Rule 34, Lou.
Why do you all wear black, like, all year round?
But I don't just go around going, hey, look, it's an American. Don't you? So, if you know me, you know I'm pretty much talentless. But the one talent I do have, apparently, is to be British. Because a lot of people on, like, TikTok and Reddit have been asking questions for British people. Now, I don't get what's so confusing about this. Well, we're going to go through them, hopefully help some Americans today, and hopefully we get to raise some IQs and answer some questions. So this should be fun. Alright, I'm dreading this. Let's get to the first one.
British people. The first question is, what is a loo?
Alright, so I don't know why this is the first question, but a loo is basically a slang term for the pub. So if you're in London with your British mate and you're walking down the street, just turn and you see a pub you want to go into. So you just go, you talk to him and you go, hey mate, you want to go to the loo with me? It'll be real fun. And then obviously he'll go, yeah, let's have a drink, and then it should be fun. So yeah, give it a try.
A lot of y'all been saying, like, instead of like the toilet, like a loo. What's a loo? I don't know.
You answered the question. You said, what is a loo? Why is it called a toilet? When I said I'd be raising some IQs, I didn't actually think I would be raising IQs. Okay, so don't ask a question if you know the answer. Every teacher ever, but still. Yeah, so like you just said, a loo is a toilet. And if you want to know why a loo's a toilet, we actually have a set of rules in Britain for how stuff is explained and how it used to be. So what you want to do is type Rule 34, because that's the rule that teaches you like why things are named the way they are. Rule 34, loo, and then that'll explain it all to you. Okay? Alright, good. This is not a great start, but we're going to move on to the next one.
What's a chav? Because a lot of people have been saying that recently.
Oh,
what's
yeah.
a chav? I heard that one.
A chav.
Listen, lad. If people have been calling you chavs, that's not a good thing. Alright? I don't know the technical definition for it, but for me, a chav is someone who like constantly has chewing gum, sunglasses, really bad tan, blonde hair for some reason, texting all the time. That for some reason that's a chav to me, and I've met quite a few of them. And you can just tell by the sort of the way they speak and what they say to you. It's like it's daunting, really. It's you're probably lucky you don't have those, even though you probably have worse equivalents.
And what's a ting? Like, what's a ting?
Ting is like it's kind of hard to explain. It's like, what's the ting over there? I think it's like thing. It's the best way I can describe it. It's like, oh, look at the ting over there. For some reason, British people can't speak properly, so that's fun.
What does bait mean? A lot of people have been saying that on TikTok.
Yeah, like fish bait,
like fish, like worms.
For me, it just means like if something's bait, like it's bad or it's like it's fake or just something like that. I think that's what it means. I'm doing a bad job as the British expert, aren't I?
And also, there's something really annoying, like, and it's just really annoying. Like, y'all always like make fun of us, and like, I mean, I'm not cool with that personally, but
I'm sorry about that. This video is kind of about that. I hope it to offend you. I'm sorry. I mean, you're all the way in America, so there's not much you could do, but still, I'm sorry.
Why do y'all drink tea? And what's Poundland?
oh yeah, don't they drink like tea and crumpets?
And what's...
What did you just say? I'd like to get a shot of what they just said.
Y'all always like make fun of us, and like, I mean, I'm not cool with that personally, but
So, when you said, y'all make fun of us, and I'm not cool with that, that's fine. Just don't do the exact same thing. Like, at the very worst, you're no better than us at this point. I like doing American accents because it's funny to me. But I don't just go around going, hey look, it's an American, don't you because that's a stereotype. Right, I should have known what I was getting into when I did this video. I've got so much more reviews to watch as well. Alright, next one.
Poundland? Is that where you get dogs from? Pound?
The pound?
Okay, Poundland, I don't know why you didn't just Google this, is a shop that primarily sells stuff for £1, but it's a pound, I'm sorry. But sometimes they go over. Why is it called Poundland when there's stuff in there that's like £2 or more? I don't know. And I think, I was going to say I think they're shutting down, but that might just be one shop. I can't remember. Either way, it's a shop that sells stuff for £1. It's pretty simple. Alright, that was the first TikTok. That was the first one. Alright, we're going to move on to the second one.
Why do all British people have bad teeth?
I can't even answer that. Obviously my teeth aren't great. But there are a lot of people with nice teeth in England. It's like, I don't even know where that came from. Maybe like, smoking? But either way, rude.
Like, don't you have free healthcare?
We have free healthcare, you don't. I'm sorry, that was me.
Don't you think that Boris Johnson is a bit of a knockoff Trump? Like the Walmart version of Trump?
I'm gonna throw my phone. I'm a gunner. That's how angry I am. I'm gonna throw my phone against the wall. So let me get this straight. You think Boris Johnson is a knockoff Donald Trump, and as bad as Boris Johnson got, I would never compare him to Donald Trump. And like, apparently the man walked into office and then fired like half the people there on his first day. Did Boris Johnson do that? No. Apparently, he banned violent video game ads in Walmart, but kept guns in there. I'm getting too political, I'm sorry. It's just, why on earth do you think Boris Johnson and Donald Trump are comparable?
Do y'all speak in American accents like we do?
Yeah, sometimes. That's fun. I don't think anyone's American accent's going to be particularly, like, spot on. Like, I feel like it's always going to be, like, from the South or something. Like y'all and ma'am and stuff like that. It's just fun to do for me. I don't know. Like, I'm sure a lot of American people do British accents because they think it's fun.
As in, we speak with British accents just like for fun.
Call me a prophet.
Can you show me your kettle?
It's basically something like you put hot water and you put it on the oven and then it helps you make tea.
Why don't y'all have air conditioning in your house?
Because it's cold in England. We have radiators because we need the heat, alright? If we don't need heat, we just cut them off and it goes straight back into sub-zero temperature. You can see I'm wearing a hoodie and I'm in my room. You'd think I'd be warm. No! I'm convinced that I need a coat, honestly, at this point. Why do you think London people all have, like, big puffer jackets? It's not because they want to be hard, it's because they're freezing cold. Alright? Alright, next TikTok.
I have a question for people from the UK. So if you're not from the UK, you can piss off.
I kind of want to go. I'm from the UK, but I still want to... It scares me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Or you could stay, it doesn't matter to me. Okay. Do you guys pay before you pump gas?
No, it's weird, right? So, you pull in, and this is the only question I asked, by the way. You pull in, you pump the petrol, because it's petrol, it's not gas, alright? I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this video. You drive in, you fill up your tank, and then you go in and pay. Why it's done like that, I don't know, and I agree with Americans when you pay before, because a lot of people, I imagine a lot of people just drive off, but there are also security cameras so they track you down, but at the same time, it would just be easier to pay beforehand, so I'm on board with you at this point.
Why do your accents sound so nice?
Have you ever heard a British accent? I have a British accent, and it's not particularly nice. It doesn't sound like, oh, hello there, how are you, fine chap? You meet one or two people in your life like that, alright? Why did you base our whole British society off that? And secondly, they don't sound nice. In any part of the world. Any part of Britain, unfortunately, just lowered my IQ. So, you've got like, I don't even know the places in, I don't even know the places in Britain. You got London, you got Manchester, you got Leeds, you got, what's this, Sussex? You got Essex. Just all these places don't sound great. Like, you bump into a London person on the street, they're not going, oh, sorry sir, would you like a tenner for your inconvenience? And they go, oi dickhead, watch it. So, rethink some stuff, and never go to a British person and go, oh hello there chap, would you know where I could get some tea and crumpets? Because you're gonna get shanked. Or smacked. Shanked is getting stabbed, if you didn't know that.
What can I do to make my British accent sound
Let's hear it
better? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men tried to put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
Well, if the only thing you can say in British is that, I'd sack it off. Because, like, if you just go up to people and just go, oh, hello there, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, you're like, can I help you, mate? Or you just get shanked. So, yeah, I wouldn't do that. And even if you did have an English accent, I still wouldn't use it. Like, if I went to a bar in Texas and I went, hey there, how's it going? I just shot a deer with my gun, and I put it in my trailer, I'm gonna get shot. And the same thing here, except you don't get shot because we don't have gun law.
Why do you all wear black, like, all year round?
Damn it! No! What am I? I'm literally wearing black trousers as well. The only thing I've got burger socks. This was not planned. God damn it! Am I cementing stereotypes? God damn it! We wear black because it's cold, or I'm just an emo. God damn it! I don't know why this is so funny to me. Okay, move on.
What's the thing with like the girls, like CHAV Check, I guess, and like their makeup is so intense and not blended, and then the thing with the perfume, they spray perfume a lot apparently.
What's the deal with CHAV Check, intense unblended makeup spraying perfume? You don't pay any attention to those people. They do not represent us. Get out. I'm sure there's a lot of people in your country that you're not proud of.
I'm getting these things from TikTok, so if I'm wrong, please let me know.
Well, there's your first mistake. Don't get things off TikTok, alright? It's not a great source. It's like, I feel like anyone could just say anything on TikTok and someone would believe it.
What's something that Americans do that you guys like could never, or like wouldn't?
That's a good question. Wrestle alligators, probably. It's a big one we'd probably never do, because we're not thick. I'm probably pissing some weird people off with this, but no, come on, bring it. I enjoy it. It fuels me.
I'm gonna ask some English people questions that my English fiance cannot seem to answer.
Okay, so we've actually got an English expert over there as well, which is nice. We're infiltrating the Americans, and he can't answer them. So I'm screwed. But we'll give it a shot anyway.
I would like to preface this by saying that I don't mean any of these questions as insults. Truly, genuinely, I have questions and I need answers. So please don't take this the wrong way. Question number 1. Why are your washers in your kitchens? I don't get it.
Because we don't have a spare room for washing machines, and we have room in the kitchen. It's pretty simple.
Speaking of kitchens, why do you put a plastic tub in the sink to wash your dishes? Like, why don't you just wash your dishes in the sink? Do you not feel like this is somehow, like, dirtier?
That's actually quite a good question, actually. Well, for me, I don't have, like, a plug you put in the sink, so we kind of need the red ball, otherwise all the water would go out. I'm guessing it's smaller, so it's easy to wash all the stuff up in, and I guess it's cleaner than just, because when you have a sink, you just pour like gross stuff down in it, I feel like, and I think it's kind of gross to clean stuff up in a sink, and plus it's easier to clean, I guess, so maybe. Again, our spy couldn't answer it, so I'm not much help either.
Why is Donna Nook somehow the coldest place on Earth?
Let me get this straight. You want a British person to explain to you why it's so cold here. How many British people do you think are meteorologists? I don't know, it just is, alright? It's a fact of life. It rains all the time, you get sun about 2 days a year, and that's about it, alright? You've just got to accept that fact. You've just got to accept it's cold, but we don't have poisonous spiders, poisonous snakes, or guns. So, like, it's a fair trade, I reckon. Alright, so this is the last one. I think this was the most aggressive one, so I left it to last, but should be fun, and hopefully we don't feel too threatened as a species.
Questions for British people.
Go on.
Why do y'all call bread crumpets?
We don't. Crumpets and bread are different things.
Why can you never pronounce your T's?
We can, we just choose not to, because it saves time.
How do you guys survive without chipotle?
Because we don't have chipotle. Pretty obvious. It's easy to survive without something if you've never had it.
Why do you guys not celebrate Thanksgiving like it's the best holiday of the year? Like, I don't get it.
Because, one, it has nothing to do with us, and two, Christmas, Easter, birthdays, Halloween. We have enough holidays as it is. We don't need to come up with a new one every other day. Like, you have 4th of July, Thanksgiving, like, enough is enough.
Why is it that all British people listen to is like American singers? Like, do you guys not have like anyone to listen to from your country? Or
first off, we have Sam Smith. I think, Alexa, is Sam Smith British?
Sam Smith's country of citizenship is United Kingdom.
There you go. We have Sam Smith. So don't dare say. I don't know, there's a lot more people in America. There's going to be a lot more American singers than British singers, basically.
Why do y'all call a popsicle an ice lolly?
Because it's ice, and it resembles a lolly. It's not that hard.
Why do you guys put X's at the end of your text? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's it for?
It's a kiss.
Is there really a difference between, like, accents in England? Like, in Manchester and London, like, I cannot, like, hear the difference, really.
Well, first off, you nearly said your own place, and I feel like I can answer that for you. Yes, there is different accents in America. Also, yes, there is different things in England as well. Just look up different accents in England.
Sorry if this was rude.
You know what, no, it wasn't rude. It's informational for both you and me, except I lost brain cells doing that, so I guess just you. Alright, this video is kind of long, but we're going to go to Reddit and answer some of the questions on there, and then the video will end, so just hang tight, because some of these... Oh boy, actually, some of these, most of them, are actually a lot more, like, intellectual, I guess, than the TikTok, so I guess we're gonna get some brain cells back. Alright, first question. How do you feel about the Irish? Or is it the same thing that race shows over here? I have no feelings about the Irish. I like their accents, I like doing their accents. I'm not going to do it because I feel like I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me, because there are a lot of hard-as-nail Irish people. But, I don't really have that many strong feelings about the Irish. On the opposite, Irish have a very strong feelings about us, but we're not going to get into that today, because I'm on Team England, I'm sorry. Alright, next one. What do you think about Northern Ireland? The same, really, for me. I just place, if I meet an Irish person, oh cool. I'm not going to go up to and go, top of the morning to you, leprechauns, am I? I was on purpose about accent. What do you think about Brexit? I'm 18. Brexit, for me, is like, I don't know, just a person you walk past on the way to work. Like, I don't care about it. honestly. Like, I should, because it's my future, but at the same time I can't be bothered to get involved with Brexit since it's been going on for literal years. Like, David Cameron just set up and left. So, as much of a dickhead move as that was, I don't really think about it that much. And I feel like a lot of people try to push it out of their brains. Why do you like that brown sauce? I think you mean barbecue sauce, maybe? And I swear a lot of Americans like that. I've never had it, so I don't particularly have any strong feelings on it. Also cricket. Why? My family's a big cricket household. I'm not, because I don't really care about cricket. You'll pick up that I don't care about much. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm not really that bothered about cricket. Well, this was a fun video. We had some fun. Hopefully you learned something. I've learned I should stop wearing black. But yeah, thanks for watching. I know this was my first video in a while, but hopefully it was a good one. Thank you. Goodbye.